Hey everybody. So it would seem to be that time of the year again. It's Christmas, and it's time for me to do another Christmas special. I think this is my fourth one by this point. I know normally they're not very Christmassy themed, and this year is not really an exception. For this year's Christmas special, I got a couple of friends together, made a weird obstacle course in Minecraft, and then had a bunch of my viewers run through it to compete for some sort of prize. But it was really fun for everybody involved, I think, and in the end, that's sort of what the holiday season is really about. So there's not really too much else to explain. Thank you guys so much for sticking around throughout this whole year. I know a lot of strange things have happened, and I've done a lot with the channel in that time, and if you've stuck around this whole time, I really appreciate it. And if you're new, I appreciate you just as much as well. So I guess that's all I have to say. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and let's let the video roll. So a bit of context might be required. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I set up a Minecraft server for people who view my channel to play on. A few people joined, started building, surviving, and doing other Minecraft-related things. A little while after that, I realized it was time for this year's regular Christmas special. Now, bringing these two concepts together, I decided, for some arcane reason, that I would build a large obstacle course on the server and have people run through it for a shot at some kind of prize, as described earlier. But there was just one problem. A course did not exist. So I got a handful of people into a call, and for several hours straight, we got to building. You guys know the basics of what we're doing. I am on a Minecraft server, and we're going to
A&W root beer.
You guys are gonna tell me random shit, and I'm gonna build it, and then I'm gonna force people to run an obstacle course and die probably.
Can you build A&W root beer?
Bruh, what are they doing?
They sleeping on this.
Name three Pizza Hut employees.
Kieran, oh god, they are sleeping on this video. What am I going to tell you this to do?
Oh, this is an insane spot. This valley. This is the Valley of the Kings. I'm gonna clear cut this shit.
They should know. They should go. No, definitely. They'd have to climb the mountain.
Okay, so they start. Dude, okay, so what should they start at? What's the beginning? What happens at the beginning?
They have to go through a time trial where you have to kill 60 skeletons in 1 minute.
Okay, skeleton.
And you're given a wood sword, knock back 10,000.
Okay, skeleton. What's the skeleton tunnel made out of? Bone.
Mossy cobblestone. No, it's made out of silverfish.
Bread.
It's made out of silverfish blocks. Oh.
No, make it so you have to mine a hole through, and the entire building attacks them. Can I get a plate of spaghetti with tomato sauce? Replace the spaghetti with sausage links, and the tomato sauce with hot fudge, and put some caramel on it with sprinkle whipped cream and chocolate chips on it. And can you add the Snickers bar? No bar, only the wrapper. And give me a fork, 2 forks, a fork for each hand, for each finger, and lather in gravy and relish. I want a relish every bite, really. And corn kernels and jelly beans.
Are you doing all right?
And a steak with sour cream.
Should they get a sword, or should they just get like a stick? No, they should get a bone. They should get a bone. This skeleton tunnel is like maybe 10 feet long. Like it's not very long at all. All right, do you want it to be like insanely long?
Wait, can I build like a riddle gas
Chris,
station?
you can build whatever the hell you want. This is a.
Can I build a riddle gas station?
Well, where you
riddle
have to answer.
emporium?
You have to answer a riddle to get through.
Yeah, so like
Yeah, sure.
like you have to answer a riddle, but it's at a gas station.
You should add a
Rudy.
big bloated hog that you gotta tame it. You have to tame the hog.
What is
Bro, what are
this
you
shit?
making up?
This is packed mud and mud bricks.
Okay, can you keep actually, Sam? Can you keep it like this so it's not aligned with the tunnel, please? Please keep it like that. It's not aligned with the tunnel, so can you keep it like that? Actually, don't change a thing.
I'm keeping it on the line with the tunnel.
Okay,
Because that's the
good.
only way it'll work. I'm not allowed to piston.
Piston Pete.
The piston cup. Piston Pete.
Dude, what if we add the piston cup? What the hell?
Wait,
What
the
if we
piston cup's
had
the-
the piston cup?
Yeah.
Can they win the
Yeah,
piston
The
cup?
piston cup?
I think it should win the piston cup.
That would be insane.
Wait, just leave it DI.
Mate, that's not funny, bro.
Duh. That's the name of this obstacle course. Wait, dude, what if they have to do lily pad parkour to get to it? Except it's not lily pad parkour, you could just walk on the lily pads.
No, but tell them they have to parkour.
Oh yeah,
across.
you have to parkour or you get shot. Beautiful.
Wait, Kieran, can you put a gas pumper in the maze?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he
there
tells
could
you a riddle. Wait, can I make Pan's Labyrinth?
be- Chris, you can make literally anything you want.
Make them absurdly fast.
Oh yeah, the skeletons spawn and they start sprinting. Yeah.
You hit like a pressure plate off the back.
Oh. There's so many of them. Yeah, that's
Can
what
I
I
add the
say when
entirety
I'm.
of Argentina?
Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna have to parkour, and then you have to go to the parkour hole.
Dude, get these damn skeletons out of here! Who opened the door?
I don't know, bro.
Is this gonna fire
You have to
arrows
like
at
go
people?
through you have to sprint through a bunch of zigzags, and arrows will be shot at you.
Okay. Chris, what if it runs out of arrows? What if someone steals the arrows, and you want to dispose of your skull? Oh. You took them. End of the line.
End of the lol.
End of. Wait, can we put swows in our thing?
Kieran, I came up with a solution to the arrow problem.
What's the arrow problem? Pascal's
I figured
arrow.
if people-
There's an Enderman in this hole.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just go through the rest. Look.
Okay.
I'm a big ass
They can't,
paint.
if they can't
Biggest
look at the
paintings,
dispensers, they can't take them.
This is an arcane solution. You just filled the whole damn hole with Endermen. Yep.
People get to the end and like go, phew, I just finished the skeleton bit. And they go, oh look, some paintings. And they go, wow, there's all these Swouse Messiah.
Swouse Messiah. Bees make swouse. I make swouse. Potion.
I am a bee.
So the swouse is like an eerie, mysterious potion. What should it do?
You're 99% slower. You can't see anything.
And it lasts forever. There's like everywhere you walk, there's an arrow being fired at you. It's impossible to avoid them. Dude, what if MF Doom was in this? What if we put MF Doom in the maze?
MF Doom.
MF Doom, MF Doom, MF Doom. And then that's all he did is like you attacked him and he said MF Doom. No, what if when you leave this store you get struck by lightning?
Can we make it so it's just like extremely loud? There's lava that you have to fall into, by the
Tell
way.
me what that was.
That's the gas station exit alarm.
That was like a jump scare.
Trying to leave the gas. Oh, one of the paintings is gone. Alright, I'll fix that. Nope, wrong one. 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 Alright, so currently we have the skeleton tunnel, the other tunnel, Sam's evil tunnel, the pumpkin part. I'm sorry, that makes me laugh every time. The pumpkin parkour, the underground arrow hell, the gas station, and then it currently ends at the gas station.
Underground arrow hell.
Did I see that one? Oh yeah. Oh.
Why are there doors here?
That's what I said.
They're so pointless.
You get rid of them. I just put them there.
Oh, the lava.
Yeah, this is the oasis where they can rest and relax. Ah!
Rest and relax.
Okay, so what's after the gas station? Let's see.
Cross like a tightrope over a big hole.
Johnny Tightrope! Johnny Tightrope's challenge!
Yeah.
The gas station is suspended over a giant pit and they have to cross it. You know that like Minecraft championship tournament that they do? We should apply to work for them. And we can build things for them. Dude, what if we put Overwatch in this?
Filled
Hey,
with
Arthur.
water.
Arthur, step on this pressure plate. Step on this pressure plate.
Okay, Kieran.
Please, please, please.
If I can
step
even
on
get
it.
down. You just get smited every time you
Yeah.
walk through.
And you have no choice because you go in this building through another door and you have to leave. What should I name all of the silverfish? They need a name.
Hagrid.
Please don't do this. I was slain by Hagrid's. Fuck. There's a Hagrid's infestation down there. Can I add like a
Yes.
really useless like off turn from the obstacle which just doesn't lead onto anything, like a dead
Yeah.
end?
Wait, can I be creative? Quick, the Hagrids are getting to me.
It's,
Give me
I
the
mean,
Hagrids.
it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be difficult.
The Hagrids are on your ass.
Wait, can we build like a massive like David Stars?
No.
David Stars. It sounds like a.
It sounds like an
70s
80s
soul
pop singer.
singer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Dude, why is there water in here?
Because you put it there.
Why is there David Stars in here?
Dude, could David Stars be the final boss? Get David Stars be the final boss.
Yeah.
I am so
Yeah.
sick of.
These new
I
characters.
have
I am so
had
sick
it
of David
with all
Stars.
these motherfucking David Stars on my motherfucking obstacle course.
David, why did I say David Star? Wait, name the skeleton Pops. Wait, can it be Muriel? Can all of them be named Muriel?
Yeah.
Muriel.
There.
Oh, that didn't work. Shit. Go.
What the,
All
why
right.
is it made of ice? And why is this playing?
It's the old mind of Hobson. It's cold in here because he's sick and twisted.
Who's Hobson?
It's also raining in here.
What the fuck
Who's
do you mean, who's
Hobson?
Hobson?
Who the fuck is Hobson?
Fucking mean, who's Hobson?
How do you expect me to know who Hobson? Are you able to make a trap chest that if someone opens it, they explode and die?
Yeah.
What if they run out of bread and they get to like the lava part of my thing and they start repeatedly cooking the leather until it's edible? I
Well,
feel like
Chris,
that wouldn't be very fair.
Can you repeat the question? What? What did you just say?
What if they cook the leather until it's edible? But that's what like George Washington's boys did.
Okay.
They were like, "Oh, I'm gonna cook my
Okay, well this
shoes
shit
and
this
all
shit
that
ain't
food."
taking place in Valley Forge. We're in Minecraft.
Oh, what
That's
the
okay.
hell?
But what the hell?
No. How things link up. Ooh.
Quit
harmonizing, Kyle.
Oh my god.
What a
He
bop.
looked above the trees and mountain heights. Dude, we should add moon You should be able to go to the moon in this.
Oh, hell.
That would be
yeah.
insane. Wait, I'm gonna add that capability. Give me a
Yeah,
sec.
but
Wait,
you have to
well,
find a
I'll-
secret spacesuit or else you suffocate.
That's what I'm
to
gonna
death.
do. I'm gonna build the moon.
You're gonna. Okay.
And it's gonna be like a parkour right over here.
I'm such a big fan of the moon.
I'm such a moon lover.
I'm sorry,
Moonhead.
guys. I'm just such a moonhead right now.
I'm sorry if my moon heading is getting in the way.
Moonhead and his pal Moon Man. That's stupid. I'm taking that out of the video. Alright.
No, put it in. Put it in.
Why is the E lowercase and die?
Because it's funny. That's literally the only reason. So don't remove it. No, you
I've al-
fixed it! Fuck! So they have to ascend the tower, and then from the top of the tower they can jump down to the end. Chris, look up to the top right.
What is
That's
it's
the moon,
cube.
bitch. That's the
You
moon.
guys see my moon?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Damn.
My moon, guys. No, wait. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing.
Dude, you gotta get some aliens on this moon, bro.
Man, what the fuck? Get all the villagers.
Wait.
It's their
Man,
home.
man, get that pepper off there. Man, get those what the hell? This is gonna be insane.
Oh, I was literally about to do the same thing.
Yeah.
They all popped. What
Alright.
is drip leaf?
Are you guys fucking with Fly Guy?
What is a sulk vein?
Tyler's marveling at the beauty of nature.
Tyler actually thinks he's Fly Guy.
Tyler, you trying to be Fly Guy?
Never in my life.
Were you guys aware that you can place structures? Like, you can actually just place an end city right here.
Please don't.
Can I?
Yo, can I place the
No.
haunted
What did
mansion?
you just say?
If
You can place mine shafts, desert pyramids.
Dude, if you place a damn desert pyramid on top of my obstacle course, I will beat your ass. Oh, I'm gonna put MF Doom in the Tower of Terror. He's the final boss.
I've decided as soon as they go around this corner, they're gonna get put in a hole, and then we'll leave that random.
The moon. You take the moon, and you take the moon.
When you take the moon and you take the moon,
You take every moon. That seems like moon.
I would like to solve the puzzle.
YouTube poop.
Yeah. I would like to solve the moon.
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 MF Moon.
I've just had a wonderful idea, except it is not wonderful.
That's a wonderful idea. I just heard you gasp. That's a wonderful idea.
What if we build Dante's Inferno?
That's what I was gonna say. This whole fucking obstacle course is one big Dante's Inferno. It just gets worse. Adam, are you building the fucking dropper? Are you actually just building the dropper?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What should the central pillar of the Tower of Power be? I'm changing its name. Dude, no, what? If it's the Tower of Doom, then it would make sense if MF Doom is at the top.
Oh, where is the hubris of my own temptation?
Where is the folly of man? Where did I put it?
Where are my warmongering instruments of torture?
Now, where did I put Ozymandias, King of Kings?
All right, then we'll
Oh,
later
that
on.
is an actual player. That is an actual player.
All right, don't say anything if they talk.
Act normal.
Act as suspicious as possible.
Okay, Sam. Your section could lead to the moon, and then the moon leads to Tyler's abandoned building, and then Tyler's abandoned building leads to Chris's water maze, and then Chris's water maze leads to the Tower of Doom, and then it ends.
Dude, Adam's an idiot. All his tadpoles evolved into frogs.
Did they? Wait, did they
Yeah.
actually? That's
Yeah.
awesome. You should tell him that.
What he called the abominable snowman about after he wipes his ass. The snowman.
That is not funny.
Fuck you. Dude, if you... Okay, go to SDAO, put like a little bit of, salt, put a little bit of spice in that. You're gonna make yourself a pretty penny, Karen. Wait, Karen, you should go to a casino. Oh.
You just tried to give me investing advice, and then you told me to go to a casino.
Okay, we'll take the first one
Chris knows what he's
seriously,
about.
and the second one, maybe. Okay, Kieran, it's like a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, all the
Like,
best
okay.
gamblers know that they don't quit before they win it big.
So this is this is like the small amount of lore you get. Or pronounce that name out
Okay.
loud for me.
Jose Gagne.
No, Hussein.
Oh, sorry.
I'll have a look.
Arthur, what's your new segment gonna be? What is it though?
No spoilers.
Oh, Arthur, can I have a hint?
No.
Oh, can Tyler have a hint?
No.
God.
Can I have a hint?
You can't.
No?
do
Tyler,
anything.
I think you're forgetting something. 3 balls, you're out at the old ball. Wait, shit, I said it wrong.
It's 3 strikes.
3
you're out.
strikes, you're. Buy me peanuts and cracker jack.
That was a literal signal interruption in Chris's head. That was an eerie broadcast interference.
Tyler, I'm fiending on some peanut pack.
What did you just say?
I'm fiending off
That
that
was
peanut pack.
terrific.
Hey, yo, take a rip of my peanut cart.
Shut up! Oh my god!
When you take a hit from the peanut cart,
Tyler, would you take a hit from the glucose cart?
where are you, Chris?
All right, come here. Wait. No, wait, Tyler, stand where Kieran is. Stand where Kieran is. All right,
Yeah.
close your eyes. No! All right, stand where Kieran is.
Yeah.
No!
One of my
Honestly,
dolphins
whatever you
just got jammed in the wall. The dolphin that's literally jumping around on a on a wooden floor in pure air is completely fine, and the one in the aquarium got trapped in glass.
So I put a sign on the bottom on the floor before you get to the final boss that just says warning: the lord of this tower cannot be killed. But then what should I put on the sign below that?
Kieran, change it so the sign says the MF of this tower cannot.
The MF of this.
Arthur, you should name your frog something.
No.
Exactly. Point and case. What's his name? It's a serial code. Where will he be going? Testing facility.
What the hell are you saying?
I'm here. I'm just.
How do
This
I know
MF
then?
Doom?
Yeah, you have so what you have to do is you have to do the ladder parkour while MF Doom pursues you.
Someone should make the back rooms, bro.
Oh my God, Sam, that's where one of your things should lead.
Yeah. No, yes, actually,
Sam, actually do
legitimately. Yeah.
Do that
That
actually.
would be so cool.
That's
I'm gonna do that.
actually
I'm gonna do that
legitimately
with
cool.
this one.
Which
It's
is,
Tyler's staircase designed so you constantly hit your head on the rocks on the ceiling.
I don't know if that's intentional, but that probably is what happens, yeah. Repairman, please clear the vents of the cobwebs. Please.
It's a hint. It's a hint. It's a hint.
Okay.
You have to. So look. You have to hint around. What's that in the corner over there? Actually, no. I can't say anything.
Dude, we got like vent maze. Ah, Tyler's following me.
I have to make sure everything goes to plan. I literally just
Okay.
play tested.
This is
is
so
fun.
elaborate. Jesus.
Which one? Which part? Sam's thing
Just
or
all of it.
Tyler's thing? I know. That's why it's so cool. All right.
Okay, so a better
Smoking
back rooms would be replace all the endstone with smooth
Just
sandstone and
building
replace the floor with stripped
all
out
of the
log.
back-
No, we're not doing that.
It looks so much.
It's
It
gonna
looks so. Look how much
Okay,
better.
well, that's going
look,
to take
oh.
way too
Hold
long.
on.
I think people should get two potions, one potion of regeneration, or
Okay.
like one heal potion, so they can fully
Well, they
heal
get a
one.
ton of bread, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, or like just limit the bread or something. I don't know. It's your course.
Limit
No,
the
that's
bread.
fine.
Never in my life.
Okay, so the the last few things I have to do are I have to.
Stop laughing at my shitty joke now.
No, it's
But
good,
it
that's
was
solid.
funny. Oh shit.
See, doesn't this looks like
Oh shit. Yeah, this looks great. How do you get in here? How do you get into the back rooms? Oh, you get sucked down.
You get sucked down by the sucker.
what?
Wait, Sam, we should put something
Where am
chasing
I?
after you in the back rooms.
Oh,
No,
Warden.
put
That's
Warden,
Warden. No, it's
Warden.
genius.
Warden
genius,
will be
genius.
terrifying.
Yeah, exactly.
Where am I? Get him up! Get him away from me!
Hello, Glung
No,
Hugar.
no.
Dude, Glung Hugar is after your ass.
He's going mental. His head's twisted and everything. He's like Eminem. He's
Ah!
going for his- waddling around like a
Get him
fucking
away!
He's
Where is he?
o-
Where is he?
He's over
Where
here.
is he?
He doesn't see you
Where's
because he
Freddy?
doesn't know where you are.
You can sneak around. You can sneak around him.
Does he know who you are now?
Yeah, I'm crouched. I'm sneaking. Wait, can I sneak around him if I'm crouched?
Probably. Oh shit, Chris, he's after you. He's after you. He's after you.
This is so fucking. It's like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, it's like Scooby Doo. It's literally like a Scooby Doo bit.
I'm dying!
He's hot on your trail.
Hello.
You can hear his heartbeat. Jeez.
I'm in survival now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Dude. Oh fuck. Oh my god, Tyler, have you done this in survival yet?
No.
Oh Jesus Christ. Tyler,
Oh,
you
this is
have to do
awesome.
it. You have to do it
All
because
right, all right.
the way it darkens your view, like the entire, all you can see is the end of the hallway. Tyler, you can see the finish line from your lab. It tempts people.
Yeah,
It gives
that's
them a little
the.
temptation. Oh my god, bro, I am tired now.
Yeah, I might be getting off soon too.
In the end, the course was completed. Players would now be able to take on the challenge and see who truly was the master of our dumbass obstacle course. But this would be no walk in the park. Players would first be brought to a waiting area where they are fenced in by a large cage while I explain the 1 or 2 rules that we have for the map, and then they are free to begin. The stage begins with lily pad parkour that isn't really parkour, but we're not going to worry about that right now. They must then fight their way through the skeleton tunnel while equipped with a skull cracker, leather armor, and bread for healing, which is going to need to happen a lot. After passing the tunnel, they arrive at the first real trap, a sound-activated pitfall, which they must sneak by. Players must be clever enough to understand that the pit is activated by sound in order to not fall and burn to death. After the pit has been surpassed, they arrive at the pumpkin parkour, an area both visually stunning and visually painful. The parkour itself is not particularly difficult, although a lightning strike halfway through may throw some players off their balance. Once the pumpkin parkour has been surpassed, they descend into the arrow hell. Damage is almost unavoidable in this short but treacherous chamber, and they must use speed and caution so as to avoid both the arrows and the pits of lava. At this point, we take a slight diversion. Players may enter the ill mind of Hobson, an area that exists solely for distraction but looks pretty cool nonetheless. If players take the bait and enter the chamber to explore, precious seconds will tick off of their final time, making it crucial that players keep their eyes on the prize. Also hidden in this area is a long tunnel designed by Tyler, which contains at its end a totem of undying for those players who are observant of the details. After exiting this subterranean zone, the player may ascend to the gas station. Within the gas station lie 2 unlabeled gas station liquors. One will inflict the player with a terrifying curse, the other will speed them up. The player may drink one, both, or neither. It's entirely up to them. After exiting the gas station and being struck by some arbitrary lightning that's completely impossible to avoid, they arrive at Johnny Tightrope's challenge. A precarious tightrope extends over a massive pit filled with vicious Hagrids. The tightrope contains several weak points, which the player will fall down if they're not careful. The player must exercise both caution in observing these pitfalls and agility in jumping over them in order to cross the pit unharmed. Once the challenge is complete, they arrive at the final hurdle before the halfway point in our quest. 3 branching paths extend before them. 2 lead to unusual and potentially very dangerous locations, and only 1 truly leads to the exit. Once their choice has been made, players can then advise their future competitors on which path is correct. But little do they know, their choices will be skewed somewhere along the way. If the correct path is chosen, the player may then ascend to the moon, a dangerous parkour area with low gravity and a high chance of falling and dying. It's important to note that a special rule was put in place for this section after around the first or second attempt, stating that if players take more than 5 minutes on this section, they are given a free pass. I honestly don't know why, but for some reason this section really seemed to trip a lot of people up. But that's besides the point. Once the moon parkour has been passed, players are then presented with a dropper replica, in which they must choose the correct hole to fall down lest they be burned alive. If they successfully do this, they will arrive in a pit full of frogs, which welcome them to the final stretch of our mission. Upon pressing the button at the bottom of the dropper, they are teleported to an abandoned lab. The player must avoid yet another distraction, and then solve a series of small challenges in order to gain access to the vents and fall down into a large cavern, which they must then cross, facing monsters, in order to access the teleportation machine, which brings them to the next level. If it sounds like I'm just making shit up as I go along, that is kind of what the development process was like, yeah. This penultimate section of the labyrinth is an underwater maze in which players must swim quickly and delicately so as to avoid drowning and being burned alive by magma blocks. If they can keep their composure and swim all the way through, they will arrive at a long tunnel, bringing them to the single final challenge of the entire course, the Tower of Doom.
Players must ascend the tower and face 3 challenges, each more treacherous than the last. The first is the fire challenge. Players must run through a field of fire and quickly find an exit in order to ascend the next level. This said next level may cool them, extinguishing their fires, but at this point they must also plunge through snow to find an exit once again. The final stage of the tower contains the tower's most treacherous challenge, a one-on-one showdown with MF Doom, whilst the player attempts dangerous ladder parkour in order to crest the final peak of our perilous journey. And then once they've done this, they can just jump off the tower, run to the finish line, and be done. Seems pretty easy, right? Well, no, it doesn't, but you get my point. Now, let's see some people run it. Imp was the very first contestant to rise to the challenge, and as such was our baseline for all competitors to come. They struggled in some of the earlier segments, quickly figuring out the pitfall, but proving the pumpkin parkour was deceivingly difficult. Hey, that sounded pretty cool. After making it to the tightrope, they were unfortunately slain again, leading us to set up progressive checkpoints in the future. We were quickly discovering the course may have been considerably more challenging than was originally expected, but there was nothing to do about it now. Imp was also the first challenger to enter the backrooms, and when faced with Glunghugar, the designated backrooms guardian, they chose to book it out of there rather than sneaking around, which, in all fairness, was completely successful. After trying to speedrun the minecart and entering the backrooms again for some reason, Imp was unfortunately struck down by Glunghugar and opted instead to take the rightmost route. This too, however, was not successful, as they found themselves in Purgatory, the second of the 2 unfortunate outcomes. As a stroke of bad luck, Imp once again found themselves in the backrooms, but quickly escaped and chose the correct route, ascending to the moon. It was here that we also discovered the moon parkour may have been a little overambitious, and as such we implemented a parkour skip rule after a contestant had tried for several minutes. Imp was able to figure out the dropper and quickly made their way into the vents of the abandoned lab, powering on through the caverns and acing the water maze on their first try. All that remained was the Tower of Doom. After making it through the fire and ice challenges, Imp attempted to engage in combat with MF Doom, only to discover Doom could not be vanquished, opting instead to ascend the tower and cross the finish line with a time of 31:36:32. It was up to our future competitors to beat this time. Up next to the plate was Meyer. I'm gonna say Mayor. Mayor began their quest by immediately trying to cheese the course with boats, although this didn't really work and they lost most of the boats within the first minute. Otherwise, they fairly quickly figured out the first segment of the course and moved on to the tightrope, where the Hagrids seemed to cause them considerable distress before they abandoned their large collection of items and moved on to the branching paths. Mayor showed an uncanny understanding of this section, being, I think, our only contestant not to visit the backrooms at least once before ascending to the moon. They aced the moon parkour on their first try, which was enough for me to forgive them immediately after trying to cheat the dropper by getting on top. However, they then just started beating the shit out of the innocent frogs sitting at the bottom of the dropper, which set off a string of unwarranted animal violence that culminated in trying to kill a panda named Big Uggo, which unfortunately carried the death penalty. After calming down, Mayor completed the rest of the course fairly quickly, successfully evading MF Doom and crossing the finish line with a blazing fast time of 24:59:28, just short of 25 minutes. At a full 6 minutes faster than our previous time, this would be a hard target to beat. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh shit, I just turned around and Sam was standing there. It was at this point that several other commentators joined the fray, just as Zephyr approached our course with determination. Zephyr shocked us all by powering through the tunnel, pitfall, parkour, arrowhell, gas station, and tightrope in just under 5 minutes without dying, despite struggling with the Hagrids for a short while. Dude, the skull crack is...
in the ladder.
Yeah, that's why the trapdoor's there, just so the Hagrids don't escape the hole. Look, the Hagrids are so vicious and aggressive. Our hopes were on Zephyr to set a blazing time that would be hard to beat. However, these hopes were soon dashed. Over and over and over, Zephyr descended into purgatory or into the back rooms, searching for some hidden meaning that just wasn't there, and adding a solid 20 minutes onto their time. We watched in horror as time and time again they crossed paths with Glunghugar to no effect, and by the time they finally made it to the moon, our hopes of a quick victory were all but gone.
There needs to be some sort of divine intervention. Lightning needs to strike his cranium. He becomes super dumb.
Zephyr continued to do extremely well, but no amount of good performance could save them from the time that had been spent roaming the back rooms, and their final time was an unfortunate 39:23:29. However, as a consolation prize, because we all felt really bad, Zephyr was awarded a diamond pickaxe. Next up was Marple, challenger number 4. Marple fell victim to the sound-activated pitfall, proving it could still be a legitimate threat if players were unprepared, but they quickly figured it out and moved on. Despite unfortunately dying inside the ill mind of Hobson and then getting distracted by its many attractions. The ill mind of Hobson! Dude, someone died inside the ill mind of Hobson!
Like, what happened?
Marple made very good time and moved on to the branching paths quite quickly. History, however, would soon repeat itself. By some bizarre stroke of fate, Marple fell victim to the same trap that had consumed Zephyr, entering the back rooms repeatedly, seemingly in search of some alternate route, and despite our best efforts, the clock marched grimly onward. However, Marple showed remarkable skill in dealing with Glunghugar, being the only one of our contestants to use the bold strategy of leading him astray by tossing items, which allowed them to remain safe during each backroom's excursion. The moon and the dropper were no challenge at all, and Marple's choice to respect the wildlife gave us hope for the future. Figuring out the vents without even reading Tyler's helpful note, Marple traveled through the rest of the course without a single death, performing a jump on the ladder parkour that I genuinely did not even know was possible.
Oh damn.
What the hell? That was genuinely cool. Marple completed our course with a time of 32:47:81, putting them above Zephyr's time but below our current record holder. Cookies stepped up next. This challenger excelled at combat and parkour, putting the hurt on the skeletons of Skeleton Tunnel and making it to the tightrope in record time while Tyler panicked over the fact that nobody had found his secret passageway. Tyler, you're like a ghost that haunts a house and waits for people to find like your buried treasure.
Dude, just right click on the door, please, no!
After sampling a few of the gas station liquors, Cookie executed a strategy never before seen, drinking one of them to acquire speed before trying to spring across. Unfortunately, this did not work and they were forced to go about it the hard way. Once again, the branching paths proved a difficult challenge, but rather than getting trapped in the backrooms, Cookie became lost among the winding corridors of Purgatory, finding themselves turned around and redirected before eventually escaping and making it to the moon. One particular jump of the moon parkour proved exceedingly difficult, but was eventually surmounted, and Cookie, like many others, vanquished the dropper on their first go. In the time between Marple's run and this one, someone had shut the lights off in the lab, and a pair of zombies had taken up residence there, making Cookie's excursion a little more stressful, but they soon found the note and journeyed through the vents to the teleporter. Cookie ascended the Tower of Doom with relative ease and completed the parkour masterfully, while Tyler continued to lose his mind.
What the fuck did I just type? I'm losing it, man.
Cookie completed with a final time of 26:13:95, unfortunately just short of our first place title holder. Joining the fray with hopes to dethrone the title holder was Melia. While Melia unfortunately suffered a death via burning early on in the course, they quickly rebounded with a near flawless run of the initial few challenges. Tyler performed a jump scare and, much to our shock, Melia became the first player to discover the secret tunnel, granting them a totem of undying for future use.
What, you like dig out this big ass cave and put cobwebs everywhere?
What? Where?
It's my home. I live in here. I'm a worm.
Wait, they found the secret. They found your secret.
They found the secret.
No, wait!
They found your secret.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Wisely, they ignored both the gas station liquors and proceeded to the tightrope, although they would almost immediately afterwards lose their totem due to Hagrid's related injuries. This use of wisdom continued as Melia quickly discovered the correct route in the branching paths and made it to the moon without much trouble. We were understandably pretty impressed. Alright, now please go right. Please go left. Please go left. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy
No
shit!
way.
Holy shit!
They're actually going left.
Oh my god! It's like watching like.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, this is the miracle on 34th Street of this shit. Worryingly, trouble was experienced on the moon parkour, and a large chunk of time was taken up. Melia struggled to make up lost time by acing the dropper and respecting Big Ugo, for which they received our respect. They have principles.
Got the right minds.
They have their act in order. Astoundingly, they managed to access the vents without even turning on the lights, receiving a visit from Tyler midway through.
But
Hello. While receiving further visits from Sam, they trekked onto the Tower of Doom and began to ascend. They're on track. Sam, what the hell are you doing?
They just donated to you like you're homeless or something.
Because you're shivering. You look like you're in pain. Oh shit, MF Doom. Quickly escaping MF Doom and finishing with a staggering 22-58-18, ousting the title holder and assuming the position of first place challenger. Only a few contestants had yet to compete, and it was up to them to beat this amazing time. Our penultimate challenger was Antisblai, a longtime viewer of the channel. Antisblai began by falling down a hole at the spawn point, so not the greatest, but they were quickly brought back up and started anew. Antisblai would fall victim to Sam's pitfall several times before discovering the sneak technique, proving even after all this time it could still be a challenging obstacle. They suffered a number of difficulties during the first stretch, but eventually made it to the tightrope and subsequently the branching paths. Antisblai had absolutely no time for our bullshit and quickly figured out the correct route to the moon, where they grinded away at the moon parkour and eventually made it to the lab. Through the vents, the cave, and the water maze they traveled, suffering no deaths along the way. Antisblai was able, as well, to surmount the Tower of Doom with no deaths, escaping MF Doom and crossing the finish line with a remarkable time of 23:03:26, which astoundingly was only 5 seconds short of Melia's time. Our final contender would need to beat all 7 of our previous competitors and complete the course in under 23 minutes to secure a victory. And with this, the final runners stepped into the spotlight. Night was falling, and Triangle was ready to give it their all. By this point, Chris had joined the booth, and was particularly excited to see the outcome of this final run.
I'd like to solve the puzzle. Chair snorting on an open flight.
Triangle initially struggled with the large buildup of mobs in the skeleton tunnel, and again fell victim to Sam's trap. Things were not off to a good start. But, as Chris babbled indecipherably in the chat, Triangle began to turn things around. They blitzed through the parkour and arrow hell, blowing past the ill mind of Hobson and paying no attention to the gas station's distractions. After some trouble with Hagrid's,
Oh, Hagrid is
dude,
gang up on.
They arrived at the branching paths in reasonable time and exercised utmost discernment in escaping Glunghugar and choosing the path to the moon. Triangle aced the moon parkour, not dying a single time, and plummeted through the dropper with their eyes on the prize. Unfortunately, things began to take a turn in the lab. A rogue baby zombie caught their attention for a considerable amount of time. Don't worry, they have the skull cracker.
No, don't worry, it's an added level of difficulty. Hit the light! Hit the lever! Please hit the lever!
The liver. And for the first time in a long while, the vent puzzle had them stumped.
No! No!
You sound like Dr. Robotnik.
No! Go in the vent!
No, Sonic, get into the redstone!
No! Sonic, you are not supposed to place redstone here. You are supposed to go in the vents.
They puzzled over the lights for a good while, but eventually discovered the vent entrance, blowing past Tyler trapped in his tunnel.
Wait, they're gonna see me.
They just ignored you, man. Goddamn.
I'm chasing them down. Fuck them. Let me at them.
And proceeding to the cavern, where they were instantly detonated by a creeper. Honestly, this part was just bad luck, so I gave Triangle the benefit of the doubt and TP'd them back to the cavern. They arrived at the teleporter with impressive time, but as we'd seen before, a lead like this didn't mean much in the endgame. Anything was still possible at this point. Chris's tension grew high as they narrowly completed the water maze and worked toward the final challenge.
No!
No, they did that right.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Triangle struggled to find the exit in the fire room and made the unwise decision to drink the evil gas station liquor, delaying their progress and tightening the time gap. They eventually ascended to fight Doom with less than a minute to spare. By this point, Chris was beginning to lose his mind. But then, in a staggering upset, Triangle pulled off the same parkour trick used by Marple several runs earlier, and climbed to the peak of the tower as the seconds ticked on. Then, finally, as Chris's sanity began to shatter...
The pumpkin donut!
What did you just say?
Once they cross the finish line.
They crossed the finish line with an unbelievable time of 22:49.91, just 9 seconds short of the previous record holder. It seemed that we had finally found our winner. Or had we? Out of nowhere, a 9th competitor emerged. Emma had not joined the competition through traditional channels, but they had indeed cast their hat into the ring and would be our actual final challenger for the night. If they could beat Triangle's blistering time, they could stage a massive upset and bring home the win. Unfortunately, this was not the case. Emma tried hard, but was ultimately faced with difficulty at every turn, falling again and again into the pitfall, being shot several times in the arrow hell, and falling to the Hagrids beneath the tightrope time after time. Tyler eventually resorted to placing beef across the rope to act as a guide. Emma soon fell victim to the time-honored trap of going to the back rooms over and over again for some strange reason, although they did eventually discover the correct route after suffering numerous beatdowns at the hands of Glunghugar. The moon parkour proved extremely challenging, although Emma was able to figure out the vent system in reasonable time. At long last, and after dying at least once to MF Doom, Emma reached the top of the tower, descended to the finish line, and then spent 2 minutes getting a cannoli before crossing the boundary with a respectable time of 44:28.67. While Emma may have finished last, a fun time was clearly had by all, and in the end, that's all that really matters. In other words, Triangle had won the 2022 Christmas obstacle course. But this wasn't quite the end. A coupon of completion had been awarded to the winner, but in order to receive an actual prize, they would need to bargain with Chris, our storekeeper, for a gift of their choosing. And so the bargaining began.
See, I mean, you start naming something. I'm like a genie, but like in a coffee cup and with a meth problem. I mean, you can negotiate for anything.
Anything you want, but you have to negotiate
Anything
for
you
it.
want. But yeah, you have to negotiate, so I might make a counter offer, but yeah, I'm the banker.
64 diamonds.
Really? That's it?
They must be, but they need to be special diamonds.
Okay.
I'll have to verify that they are in fact special diamonds, and I will not accept anything other than these specific special diamonds.
So, I mean, if all you want is the diamonds, I think you could definitely, I think you could bargain for a bit more. Like, I mean, the world's your oyster here. I really want that coupon. Where's the anvil?
Chris, what are you doing?
You do not understand.
I'll counter your offer and give you 3 stacks of diamond blocks. Okay, 4.5.
You increasing the offer without even being bargained with.
If you run a hard bargain, I'll put it to 5.
I mean, that's a lot of fucking.
Chris, some may say you've got a trick up your
offer.
sleeve.
Like, holy shit.
Before this recording started, Chris said, I have several tricks up my sleeve. Why are you holding debris?
I don't know, it looked like a cinnamon roll. Here, do you want a... You can also have 2 stacks of bricks on the house. Stop.
Stop, genuinely stop.
See, this is my first wish, bam. See, I made him disappear.
Alright.
But yes, I accept your offer.
5 blocks of diamond?
Didn't
Thought
you
it was
say
5 stacks.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, sure.
Yeah, nice try, buddy. I know that was one of the tricks up your sleeve.
Alright, well here's... I mean, there's a little bonus item. Being all the garbage Tyler gave me during this.
Why is there so much raw beef?
Ask Tyler that, because he loves giving me raw beef.
My inventory is almost full, and most of it is beef.
You failed.
Gone forever.
I shall procure forth the coupon.
Yes.
What if the real prize was $15 Kmart voucher?
Anyway, congratulations for winning. And,
Yeah, congratulations.
here's
a piece of ancient debris. All right. Someone
All right.
at my house. I must go. But this was a pleasure doing business, and
He's gone.
Disappeared.
wait, shit.
into the night.
Oh, all right. Well,
That was wonderful.